Hey, Stefan Grafstein here. I wanted to shoot my video today next to this love sign because what I'm sharing today is about being more in my heart. And I think love is one of the most important things for people in the world today, whether it's about their personal growth or about relationship or about the planet. Um, and what I wanted to share about is I got the sweetest message from one of my coaches today. We've been having a really difficult time. We've been working together for about a year, and I'm an intense guy. I speak my mind. I'm very direct. By the way, if you're wanting to be more direct, learn how to do that. I can totally coach you on that. So let me know. Maybe I'm direct to a fault. Maybe I was overly direct to a fault with this particular person. And I'd paid him. I'm paying him five figures, good money, to support me in my business development with some projects I'm doing. And I expected a lot from him, and I was really critical when he didn't keep his word or when things weren't up to par. And I just assumed that, I'm paying him and like I need to tell him how I feel and so he can do better. And it got to a point in probably November where things broke down, where he only wanted to communicate via text message. And I really just got so frustrated. There was a lot of blame on my side, and um, a friend recommended that I needed to just be a little bit more heart-centered, which isn't, outside of my understanding. I have a master's degree in spiritual psychology, and the whole concept there is about being heart-centered. And so it immediately resonated with me that I wasn't being in my heart. I wasn't really treating my coach with kindness and care and spaciousness. And the truth is, it was just my analytical mind, or maybe my fear, that was driving this intensity. Like, this needs to be done sooner. We have to launch this quicker. When the reality is, when you're working on a creative project, it just, it takes the time that it takes. So since then, I've been very, very patient, which has not been easy. Part of my, my analytical mind is saying, he's not keeping his word again. And then I'll take a breath and just feel into my heart and say, okay, do I really need this done immediately? Or can I soften and allow him to take the time that it needs to get back to me with the parts that he's working on? And so I've been practicing this patience and acceptance the last few months. And he left me a message today that said, Stefan, every time I get your voicemails, I just feel so uplifted. I just feel inspired and excited, and I love working with you. And I really just feel like we found a groove that's just working so well for us, and I'm just inspired to be working with you. And I just wanted to share that. I feel like I've come a long way since November, when things broke down, and it's still not easy. There's the part of me that's very driven, the part of me that maybe has a scarcity of time programming that's still running in it, is still driving me to go for deadlines and not let things get delayed, and speak up when someone's not keeping their word. And the truth is, we're all human. Everyone's doing the best they can, and it feels really good to have gotten that message from him today, and just acknowledge me for. He doesn't actually know what I've been doing. I didn't tell him, but he just had this authentic inspiration that's been emerging from feeling me just being so soft and accepting. I continually, every time he's like, yeah, I'll have it done tomorrow, and then he doesn't, I just say, okay, well, I want the best product, so let's just, give it the time that it needs. And I think it's been a 180-degree change from where I was before. So I'd love to hear your thoughts and your comments if you have a similar experience that you've had, or if you'd like to chat more about it with me in terms of your own life and what you'd like to bring online as far as more patience or being in your heart, or I think that relationships are one of the most challenging areas of life, and I love diving in about it, both in conversation and coaching. So please reach out. Thank you so much.